good evening. Okay, we're going to start in about 5 minutes time. So let's wait for some of the other students that is going to log in now. All right, so just be patient for another 5 more minutes and we are going to start soon. Okay. All right, so just be a bit patient and yeah. So today is Christmas Eve, right? So Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay. So see how hardworking I am. Today is Christmas Eve and I'm here. Okay, good. Remember that, huh? All right, so as usual, okay, please be patient. Okay, so let's wait for the rest of the other students log into the system. Now, for those people that have never been to my training before, I usually will give the slides at the end of the training. Okay, I usually will not give slides. I mean, use slides during the training. Okay, it's only after the training. You may ask from my colleague, Mr. Akmala, for the slides. Okay, now, so I can see some familiar faces and I can see some new faces. Okay, so let's talk to the new faces first. First time with me. Okay, please understand. The way I speak is a bit different from the rest of your other trainers. Okay, so remember, my training is based on my experience. Do you understand? My experience. Some of you will like it, some of you will not. Okay, so for those students that do not like me, please do not go to my Facebook account and put hate comments. All right, don't be so childish, okay? Everyone is entitled for an opinion. Okay, you're not the only person that exists on this earth. Huh? All right, so today's training is basically our second class of our leadership program. And the training title is, let me see again. The training title is called Leading Yourself Out of Hell and Into Happiness. Now, as usual, when I ask questions, you have to be honest, okay? Only when you're honest, I can help. If you're not honest, I cannot help. Okay, so again, please open your screens so that I can see how you guys look like, so we can make the training a very interactive training. Okay, good. Now, the first question I want to ask everybody is, are you happy? Come on, don't bullshit me. If you're not happy, say you're not happy. There's nothing wrong with that, all right? Okay, I mean, I'm really happy. Are you really happy with your life now? So put a thumbs up if you are really, everything's working well, you have a good job, a good girlfriend, a good boyfriend, you know, you're making a lot of money, you're moving forward. So put a thumbs up if you're happy. Okay, put a thumbs up if you're happy. Okay, you see a lot of fake people today. Don't be so fake, okay? All right, put a thumbs up if you're happy. Like really happy. Okay, like, oh shit, man. When I go home today, oh, my husband is wearing his underwear to cook for me today, and he looks so sexy, you know, something like that. This quick roast chicken for me. All right. So, all right. So, okay, happy. Okay, then those who are not happy, please put a thumbs up. Be honest. If you're not happy, like something is not working well, your school is not doing well, or you're a crappy student, you're failing all your subjects, you're a terrible person, and then you're not doing well, you know. Okay, see, 50-50. Okay, now look at me now. Okay, I want everybody to look at me now, right? Let me ask you another question. Do you think I'm happy? Please put a thumbs up if you think I am. Okay, for those people that thinks that I'm happy, please put a thumbs up. Ah, I'm not. I'm not happy. Just because I'm laughing doesn't mean that I'm happy. Okay, so let me explain to you what happiness meant to me. Okay, it's very difficult to be happy. You know why? It's very, very, I want you to focus now. It's very, very difficult to be happy because everybody here have expectations. Okay, expectations, right? Like those girls that have boyfriends and husbands, man, you are expecting him to buy you a house. Oh, please do not say you're not, okay? Do not bullshit me, all right? Right? Please don't say, oh, you know, it's okay. My boyfriend have no money. It's fine. We can, come on, all right? No, all right? You know you're not like that, okay? You know you're not like that, all right? So, because we have expectations, right? When some of you are fresh grads, you know, you got a degree, and then you wanted to get a good job, right? So when you go for job interviews, right? Oh, they start thinking, oh shit, why my pay is so low? Why my salary is crap? You know, why this? What? True? Who's happy with their jobs now? Put up a hand. Honestly, thumbs up. Like really happy with their jobs now. Like you have a job that pays well. Man, you love your colleagues. Your colleagues are the best people in the world. You love your bosses. You know, you got good salary. You know, or you know. See, only a small percentage, right? And who's happy with your family now? Like, who doesn't have a dumbass brother or a dumbass sister or dumbass elder brother? Or maybe you are the dumbass. You are the one that's creating problems for your family, right? Hey, April, you look like the person that April, non-April Mingit. You look like the person that create problem for your family. Right? Right? Come on, who's the dumbass? I mean, come on, let's go. Let's be honest, right? You see, who has friends that you don't like? Like you hang out with your friends, but you don't like them. All right, right? April, you look at your friend, right? Oh shit, she has more money than me. Why? He's dumber than me. Why is he having more money than me? And he's dumber than me. Right? That's the truth. That's how sad it is. So what is happiness? Okay, so I always believe in the term, in order to be happy, you must understand what is happiness first. A lot of people, they don't understand. They really don't. Because you have expectations, right? You expect somebody to give you a higher salary. You expect your wife will cook a nice hot meal for you. You expect your boyfriend, you know, to every weekend, you know, buy flowers for you. Hey, this is my flowers for you. To be understanding, you know, like I'm married to a Chinese wife, right? Okay, for those guys that are not married, hello guys, don't marry Chinese woman. Do you understand? Now I'm being serious. Look at my face. I'm serious now. Because my Chinese wife make me wash the toilets every day. Okay, so guys, please, don't make the mistakes that I did. Okay, I know some of you are bachelors. Don't find a Chinese wife. It's too late for me now. So if I don't wash the toilets, my wife will get pissed off at me. All right, it's true. Chinese wives are like that. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is that who is happy, right? Family, career, money, achievements. What did you really achieve over the last 5 years of your life? Think carefully about this statement. What did you really achieve the last 5 years of your life? Yeah. How much money do you think you will be making next year, the year after, last year, this year? What kind of career is the career that you have now? Is this the career that you want? Is this the job that you need? You know, things like that. And the last one is family. Right? So what is happiness? So let me tell you what happiness is. Happiness is like washing toilet. Okay, let me explain to you. That's how I feel. Happiness is like washing toilet. When you see the toilet, so dirty. Like today, I washed my company's toilet because it's Christmas Eve. A lot of my colleagues left. So I was the one that actually washed the toilet of our office. Okay. So a lot of people came to our office today because we have a mini Christmas celebration, so obviously they eat a lot and they really destroy the toilet. Because they ate a lot this morning. So they really destroyed the toilet. So I was the one that cleaned up the toilet later part of the day, right? So when you clean the toilet, obviously it's challenging, right? Think about it. When you first get married, challenging. When you first start your job, challenging. When you first earn the first $5,000, challenging. The first achievement, challenging, right? It's very, very challenging, right? But the thing is, once you have cleaned the toilet, that's what I did, with the high antiseptic, antibacterial liquid to make the toilet speed clean. I got happy. Okay, to me, happiness is about solving problems on a daily basis. All right, this is important now. I want you to think carefully. You cannot find true happiness. True happiness is difficult. And that's why a lot of people are struggling because they expect everyone to understand you. I want you to think carefully now, like Miss Eleni Sacramento. Man, she has the crazy look. She expects everyone to understand her. You do, right? Yeah, you do. Come on, don't lie to me. You do. Okay, you have to look. The crazy look that, hey, why people do not understand me. Okay, so because you are putting happiness on the other side, that means you're depending on people to give you happiness. You're depending on your employer to give you a higher salary. You are depending on your government to open the economy out to produce you better jobs. You are expecting, your husband, to buy you a brand new house. You are expecting your mother-in-laws to understand you. You are expecting your children to study really, really hard, so that you don't have to tell them to study anymore. You are expecting your boyfriend to come to your house, sweep your floor, mop your floor, clean your toilet, wipe the kitchen. And you expect your girlfriend to clean the toilet, to cook a nice meal for you. And that's why it's so hard to get happiness now. It's really, really hard. Think about it. When was the last time you were truly, truly happy? Like really, really happy. Like you wake up, today is going to be a great day. When was the last time that you're going to be truly happy? And because we are humans, right? We always want to seek for happiness. And we cannot get it. And that's why we are so upset, because we thought happiness is a project. You know what a project is? A project means I finish this project, I will be happy forever. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Right? You think that it's a project. When you complete a project, you finish it, you're going to be happy forever. It doesn't work like this. The only way you can be truly happy is if Miss Mary Joyce Rubondos, Miss Ivana, Miss Oi Ella, you become nuns. N-U-N-S. Okay? Mr. Jacinto, Mr. Sanda, let me see the other guys we have here. Mr. Omar, you decide to become monks. M-O-N-K-S. Then you'll be truly happy. You know why? Because nuns and monks have no expectations. You will never be happy. It's because all of you have expectations every single day until the day you die. Because you have demands. That's why a lot of people are not happy. So the key thing, you got to always remember this. For me, life, like I always teach a lot of my staff as well as my students, life is never ending. Pain never ends. Jokes never ends. Suffering never ends. It never ends. It never ends. It's the expectation. So in order to be truly happy, you have to find ways to solve every single problem that comes to you. So for example, maybe Clem White, Miss Clem. All right, Miss Clem, you lost a job. Poof, tomorrow you found another job. And maybe the job is better than the previous job. Miss Clem broke up with her boyfriend today. Tomorrow, you find another boyfriend. And that boyfriend is better than the previous boyfriend. Right? Today, your landlord kicked you out of the house. Right? And tomorrow, you found another place which is better and cheaper. You see? So happiness is problem-solving skills. Problem-solving skills. You must be able to change yourself, to adapt in a way that you have this ability to continuously solving problems. For example, Mary Joyce, your mother is old. And every day when you go back home, you see your mother work long hours, you know, and then you are upset, right? But if Mary Joyce has money today, she can fully retire her mom. You understand? So every day is like tomorrow is Christmas. You know, Mary Joyce can bring her mom out for a nice Christmas brunch, and Mary Joyce can pay for every single thing that her mother wants. That's happiness. Happiness is just basically skill sets to solve problems. You think about it. Like some of you are running small businesses, right? I can see some of the familiars like Miss Nazgul and I think Mr. Omar, you know, you have small businesses in your country, right? Every time when you solve a problem in your company, you're happy. The reason why people are not happy is because you no longer can solve problems anymore. I lost my job. Shit. No one's going to hire me for the next 5 years. I'm 45 years old now. Most companies in your country, they do not want to hire 45-year-old people. I lost my boyfriend. I'm 57 years old now. It's hard for me to get another boyfriend now. You see? And that's why people are not happy. Think about it. You know, this morning, again, Christmas, right? So some of my colleagues brought their children to my office. Okay. So obviously, I think there were three children. So because I have money, okay, I'm sorry, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I have money. So I bought huge Christmas presents for them. I put on the table. They were so excited. They were so happy. So when I see they're happy, I'm happy. So people got to understand this. Problems is basically the skills that you require to get happiness. So let me throw another good example. Roslyn. Okay, Roslyn, she had a difficulty in the company. Maybe yesterday she had a fight with her colleagues, right? And she's unhappy. Now, the real reason why she's unhappy is not because of the problem. The real reason Miss Roslyn is unhappy because she doesn't have the skill sets to manage her colleagues, to tell the colleagues to shut the fuck up. Please listen to me. If she has that skill set, there will be no arguments anymore. Think about it. Every single time when you're not happy, it's always about a problem that you cannot solve. Think about it. Like Ella, she has a child, right? So nice, cute girl. I'm good with children. Children love me. So Ella has a child, right? So obviously, Ella, sometimes your child made you mad, right? I don't want to eat vegetables. I don't want to eat this. I don't want to eat that. Oh, I want to buy this. I want to buy that. Oh, I don't want to study. I hate school. Things like that. So again, that makes Ella unhappy. So the key, in order for Ella to get happiness, is that she must be able to manage her child. It's really simple as that. Happiness is just problem-solving skills every single day. Think about it. Nothing else. It's just basically a set of skills that you need to resolve many problems every single day. Why you didn't pass the interview today? Because you don't have the skills to pass the interview. Why didn't you get the $5,000 job in America? Because you did not have the skills to get the $5,000 job in America. Why didn't my boyfriend propose to me? Because you didn't have the skills to manage your boyfriend. It's really simple as that. When I was younger, and I'm not young anymore, I'm 46, and I'll be 47 in 1 month's time. So I'm not a young guy. So just like you guys, I can see a lot of you guys younger than me. I was always looking for happiness. When can I find my happiness? So I look at my past. What are my past? What is my present? What is my future? Past. Oh, I come from a poor family. I don't even have a house. I don't even finish my high school. So you see, that's the past. The present. Oh, the COVID situation, the inflation problems. I didn't suffer from inflation. Sherelle bin Hossein, do you know that I did not suffer from inflation? You did. I did not. Do you know why? Because I have the ability to make money. What is inflation? Inflation is about money. Inflation has been going on for thousands of years. It's not a new thing. It's not just today it happened, because of the Ukraine war, and that's why the inflation went up. No, it has always been like this since the beginning of time. Previously, when you go for a haircut, it's $2. Now you go for a haircut, $5. Previously, you go for McDonald's Happy Meal, 50 cents. Now it's $6. about why people are suffering from inflation is because they lack the ability to make more money. Let us talk about the future problems. Will you be happy in the future? If you, because I do not know everybody, I only know some of the people here. If you continue to behave and to have whatever you have now and to think whatever you think now, you will still not be happy in the future. Because nothing is going to change except in the future, your problems will increase. Don't you understand? I always teach people, as you grow older, your problems always increase. Ella, one beautiful day, her daughter will grow up, at 22 years old. And then he found a guy that Ella doesn't like. Problem. You understand? And then meanwhile, the father, mother of Ella grew older. New problems. 10 years later, maybe in Vietnam, I'm not sure whether which country you're from. I guess you're from Vietnam, right? Vietnam houses got more expensive. Problems. And then Ella's husband is crazy because maybe Ella is crazy. Every day Ella get the husband to work 16 hours a day to make more money for Ella and her daughter. More problems. Look at me. Next year, this is true. Next year, I'm planning to open 50 offices in Asia. Okay? Now, for those people who do not know me, especially if you're a new student, my name is Benson. I'm actually the owner of this organization. Okay, I know I don't look like one, but I am the owner. Okay, I am the owner of this organization. I'm planning to open 50 offices next year. Now look at me. You think I'm crazy? You think that these 50 offices will give me happiness? Miss Sacramento, do you think I'm that crazy? 50 officers will give me happiness? Really? Can you imagine if I hire everybody here? Do you really believe that you will give me happiness? Think carefully, come on. Really, you are outstanding worker. If I hire you, it's going to be a blessing in disguise. Really? Correct. So why am I doing it? Why am I doing it? To get happiness. You need to have problems first. Don't you understand? You got to stir some shit up. Listen to me. I know it sounds a bit crazy now. You got to go out and stir some shit up. Come on, go out and find 5 boyfriends. Hopefully that one guy is super rich so that he will provide you happiness. You see, in order to have happiness, you need to have problems. So can you imagine now, if I open 50 companies, right? 50 offices in Asia, obviously I need to hire maybe another 300 people. Man, humans now are crazy. People are crazy, right? You think it's going to be easy managing 300 people? It's going to be a fucking nightmare. But the difference is, if you want happiness, you need to find problems. Right now, everybody here, I'm not sure, maybe 10%. 10% of you are super rich. Maybe 90% of you are average and below average. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just an estimation, right? Because the problem why you are sad is because you lack the ability to generate income. So obviously, why you cannot generate income, there's a lot of reasons. Maybe it's the country politics. Maybe it's the job situation. Maybe it's you. Have you ever thought that maybe it's you? You are the problem? Maybe you're a dumb ass. It's just that nobody tells you. Maybe. Right? Possibility, right? So a lot of people don't understand this. So the key thing is you have to stir problems up. So imagine Roslyn Domingo, maybe she's so crazy. He said that, hey, maybe I can go to the Fiji Islands. Fiji Islands to sell Tagalog food. For people that do not know what Tagalog is the local language from the Philippines. Right, Roslyn, maybe you're so crazy. Let me go to Fiji Island now. Set up a restaurant that sells Filipino food. That's stirring shit up, Roslyn. That's really stirring shit up, because I've never been to Fiji Island before. I do not know how they are towards Filipinos, right? But what happened if Miss Roslyn restaurant, cafe, food kiosk did a miracle job in the Fiji Islands? Roslyn, will you be happy? There you go. You see? But maybe Miss Akmera Bashman, Miss Bashman, I guess you should be from Indonesia, right? You look like a nice girl. You look like a very shy girl. You look like a very sweet girl, Miss Bashman, right? So same thing. Miss Bashman now, maybe she's from Sumatra. She doesn't have the confidence to go to the capital city of Indonesia, Jakarta, to find better opportunities, because she's afraid that the Jakarta people or the Jakarta situation will destroy her. But can you imagine if Miss Bashman went to Jakarta, did a fantastic job, applied for a good job in one of the better universities in Indonesia, become a well-known professor, write books, give motivation speeches around Indonesia about woman power? Miss Bashman, would that be good? Will you be happy? Will you be happy? Put a thumbs up if you will be happy. There you go. You got to go out and stir shit. Don't you understand how it works in life? Like me, I suffered tremendously during COVID, and I lost, my company staff knows, I lost millions of dollars during COVID. I mean, literally millions of dollars. I shut down 20 overseas offices. Shut down. Huge offices. I have one big Kyrgyzstan office. Fucking big. 80 bedrooms. It's like a fucking hotel in Kyrgyzstan. If you go to our Instagram and Facebook, you scroll back at 20202019, I have an indoor swimming pool in our Kyrgyzstan office. And I lost it. Was I sad? I was. Who wouldn't be sad? But then I will be sad forever if I don't go out and stir shit again. You see, people are unhappy. It's because most people, they are too afraid to stir shit. I call it the blame list. So what is the blame list? The blame list, you're blaming something. You are blaming something. So usually there's who, there's what, there's when, there's how, and that's why. you're always blaming something. Oh, inflation. Or let's wait for inflation to be over. Let's wait for COVID to be over. Let's wait for my boyfriend to understand what we want. Let's wait for my mother to finally understand what I want. Let's wait for the government. The government, let's wait for Vietnam government to change the situation in the country so that all of us can get $10,000 a month. Isn't that great? Right? This voting to win. Isn't that beautiful? Right? Let's get my government to think of something for me. Yes. Make me and create jobs that pays us $10,000 a month. Even more than UK people, even more than Americans, even more than the Japanese people, even more than Singaporeans. Isn't that great, Miss Vo? Fucking beautiful. And all I need to do is just sit my ass down, go for a job interview, and my government will take care of me. What do you think? Do you think it's going to happen? You can blame your grandmother, and this is a true story. Let me share you another story. This is a true story, and Akmala know this story. When I was young, around 18 years old, this is a true story. I swear, absolutely true story. When I was young, 18 years old, I was very handsome. Yeah. I was very, very handsome. Okay, but I was very poor. Okay, very, very poor. I did not finish high school, things like that. At that time, there was one rich girl, fucking rich girl. She was crazy in love with me. I swear to God. Okay. And then this girl has a few bungalows and shop lots in Singapore. Hey, Singapore properties are crazy. The prices are, the top 3% in the world. The prices are really mad in our country, right? And then she likes me a lot, So I talked to my mom. Mom, should I, date this girl? You know what mom told me? My mom said, hey, as a man, you should not depend on women. I buy her bullshit. In the end, I suffer for the next 10 years. If I hold the hand of the girl, maybe things will be different today. Right? So what I'm trying to tell you is, see, everybody is blaming something, So maybe I blame my mom. I always tell my staff, oh shit, Akmala, why the fuck am I managing you, Akmala? Akmala, wave to everybody so that everybody know who you are. Here's my staff from India. Oh God, Akmala, why am I managing you, Akmala? You only give me suffering. You only give me suffering. You're gonna give me headaches, right? So if I hold that girl's hand, I will not be here today. This suffering will go to some other employer. You see, we are always blaming something. So in the end, perhaps I blame my mom. I blame my mom. Man, I told my mom, hey man, life could have been different for me. Right? I wouldn't have been washing toilet today if I would have, hold the girl's hand today. That hand. You see, just like everybody, don't you understand that all of you have a blame story? Like you blame something, you blame someone, you blame somewhere, you blame a situation. Now, the only excuse for people that I will accept if your country is at war. All right? If your country is at war, fair enough. You have to blame the war. If you're from Ukraine, if you're from Afghanistan, you blame, yep, this one I understand. It's not easy. But, if you're from Vietnam, Indonesia, Philippines, Central Asia, oh God, stop it. All right? There's nothing for you to blame because nobody cares. Nobody cares. So we're always blaming something. Oh, how I wish my parents were rich. How I wish that my boyfriend will be more understanding. You see, so the happiness will never be there because you did not take control of the situation. You did not. Because once you push blame, you are relinquish control to something else. Like, of course, everybody look at Akmala now. Wave to everybody, Akmala. Now, he's a nice boy, Akmala. Okay, he's a nice guy. Who's willing to pay him a good salary? Put up a hand. You yourself. I know you will pay yourself a good salary. I know. Besides yourself, no one else. And me, right, Amala? I pay you a good salary, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah. You asshole, you better do your job properly. Yeah. See all these people, they are waiting to replace you, Akmala. You understand? All these people are here waiting to replace you at any point of time. You understand? All right, so you look at Akmala. Of course, I'm not crazy. Let me repeat again. Here's a problem. Why is this a problem? I mean, it's not really a problem, but we call it a work problem. He's from India, and I'm from Singapore. So how can I make him effective in a Singapore company that allows me to pay him a higher salary? That's a problem, right? Think carefully, that's a problem. That's not a solution, that's a problem. This problem usually will give a lot of employers unhappiness. But I told my team, if we have the ability to train him, to push him, to educate him, to make him smarter, to make him more efficient, to make him fit into an international work culture, he will be productive. So when he's productive, I will have happiness. And when I have happiness, he will have happiness. When he has happiness, his wife will also have happiness. And then when he and his wife, their parents will also have happiness. But if I shift the blame to him, why Akmala is so stupid, why can't he do the job? I see a lot of bosses in your country, Indian bosses, Filipino bosses, Vietnam bosses. I know a lot of bosses in your country. They always think that the people there are stupid. Seriously. And I think you know that, right? Put a thumbs up. Come on. Be honest, right? You know your bosses think that you're stupid. Come on. You know that. It's just that they're being politically friendly, right? You know that, right? So I'm not stupid. I know it's going to be a challenge. But again, hey man, if you're not going to do something, how are you going to find happiness? Ella went through pain to have a daughter. Remember, Ella, when you were pregnant, remember? You squeezed the little thing from your female parts out. That's not easy, I can't do that. Hey, all of you are 18 years old and above, so please don't look shocked, do you know where babies come from? I do not know. Please stop it. All right, you know where babies come from, okay, all above 18 here today. So Ella went through pain, right? I don't know how a pregnant woman looks. I'm pretending to be one now. Trying to squeeze the baby out. I never seen anybody squeeze the baby out before. I'm pretending to be Ella now. Right? So when the baby came out, the first few months is so cute. How cute he is. Oh, cute. Oh, kuchi kuku, kuchi kuku. And then he started to shit all over the place. Ah, and then you lack of sleep. Your husband lack of sleep. Then Ella start to call the mother, Mommy, can you please help me, please? Oh, I got a lot of headache, my baby now. So these are all problems. But when Ella sees her daughter smiling at her, make a cute gesture, spoke her first word out, that's happiness. That's happiness. Life, and I mean life itself. We are not put on this earth to be normal. It's true. If you read all the religious books, whether it's an Islamic book, whether it's a Christian book, whether it's the Buddhist scriptures, if you read any religion books, Catholic books, whatever, the Jewish book, whatever, they always said this thing: happiness will come if you go for it. Agree? That's the truth. You have to go and stir shit up. You need to go through suffering, and then you will treasure your happiness. Like, I'm going to open 50 companies next month and next year. All right, I'm going to hire, now I have about 200 staff. I'm going to hire another 300 people next year. You think they are not going to be problems? Of course there are going to be problems. You think I'm so crazy to believe that Filipinos don't get angry? All Filipino workers are outstanding workers. Come on, Filipinos are the best workers on this earth, right? Come on, really? Come on, really? Come on. Or Central Asians are the best workers on this earth. Really? Miss Nazgul? Really? Come on, I'm not crazy. Come on, please. You have to go and stir shit up. All right, Mary Ann Badan, tomorrow go to Kentucky Fried Chicken and stir shit up. Right, go and learn how to make fried chicken. Steal that fucking recipe and open a shop on Monday. Mary Ann Fried Chicken officially open. Will Mary Ann Fried Chicken give Mary Ann pain? Yes. Every day you fry the chicken, the oil will be spilling on your fingers, right? And Filipino girls like to be beautiful, like to be pretty, right? Oh, my finger, oh, right? Stir shit up. Then maybe Carmen on Tuesday will go to Mary Ann Fried Chicken to taste the chicken. Oh my God, this is the best ever chicken that I ever had. All of a sudden, Mary Ann, I swear to God, if you have 100 people eat your fried chicken and they tell you that this fried chicken is the best they ever had in their life, you have a happiness. And all of a sudden, you think of business opportunities. All of a sudden, you think of, maybe I can sell this fried chicken to my neighbors. Would you buy, Carmen? If this fried chicken is how much? And then when Mary Ann received the dollars on her hand, Filipinos they say, oh, money is not important, but bullshit. We all know you love money. All right. So, right, Mary Ann, all right. Man, a lot of Filipino people tell me this nonsense. Oh, money is not important, but you put $50 on the table. Oh, thank you. They take and run. Right. When you put the hard cash on your hand, And then the Filipinos, they love Louis Vuitton, right? You love Louis Vuitton, right? Right, Marianne? You love Louis Vuitton, huh? Louis Vuitton, right? And then you go to the Louis Vuitton shop. Hey, I want to have that one. You see? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. How you have to go out and stir shit up. Happiness, there's a term called you have to go and find happiness. Happiness will not come to you. Do you understand? Please do not be crazy, everybody. Please, Lindia, Buya Chan, please don't be crazy. No one will knock on your door today. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, Lindia, you are the woman that I want. I'm super rich. I have billions of dollars. I'm going to give you half of my assets to you. And so that you don't have to work anymore. Man, you can pray to Jesus 1 million times. It's not going to happen. Because Jesus is not crazy as well. You understand, everybody? So you see, that's the thing. Everybody, like, oh, have this crazy of understanding what happiness is about. They're really crazy. Happiness. Oh, can you imagine if I stay at home today? Because I'm a Chinese, God loved me better. Maybe I become racist, Yeah, God will take care of the Chinese people better, right? Yeah. That's not going to happen. It's not going to take care of the Chinese people better. You understand? That's not going to happen. So a lot of people, they don't understand this. And that's why they cannot find happiness. So you need to go out and stir shit. Be a hellraiser. You need to go and fight. Get 3 jobs. Why not? Why not? Come on, go and get 3 jobs. Why not? What's the big deal? Work in Jollibee, steal the Jollibee recipe. Work in Kentucky Fried Chicken, steal the Kentucky Fried Chicken recipe. Work in McDonald's, steal the McDonald's recipe, and come out with carbon fried chicken recipe in 3 months' time. You have to stir shit up. Okay? Next one. A self-reflection. And this is important. Okay, let me share you something that happened to my company recently. Okay, this is a true story again. It happened yesterday. Just yesterday, huh? Okay, yesterday we had a barbecue. We're gonna put the pictures on our Facebook maybe today, so you can have a look. So we're gonna have a barbecue. So we set 2 teams to barbecue for 170 customers. Okay, we have a lot of trainees in Singapore now. Some of them from India, some of them are from Myanmar, some of them are from Philippines, some of them from Central Asia. So we do barbecue for them. Okay, barbecue for them. So there were 2 teams, Team A, Team B. Team B is managed by Kingston International School, which is, although I'm the owner, but there's a manager there that's managing this team. Team A is managed by Wally. You know Wally? Wally's your trainer, right? The Aussie guy, okay? The Australian guy, he's your trainer. So Team A is managed by Wally. So when we go for the barbecue, you see Wally's team proactively barbecuing the shit out of the meat for everyone. Okay? Like really, really non-stop 5 hours barbecuing for all the customers. The other team just sit there and look beautiful. If you are beautiful and you look beautiful, people will clap their hands. If you are ugly and you're trying to be beautiful and you sit down there and don't do shit, you are the ugliest person on this earth. So that's what they did. Because they don't have self-reflection. So I came around 1:30 p.m., 1:30 p.m. because some of the students want to talk to me. So I came around 1:30 because I have meetings in the morning. So it's really, really far. Okay, it's like near to the airport. I'm at the west side. The barbecue is at the east side from one end to one end. So I drove all the way there. So when I met Team B, I got so upset. Because I looked, there was these two, one Singapore, they're Singaporeans. Team B is Singaporeans. Team A is foreigners. Team A, we have Wally, Australians, Jane and Idina, Kyrgyzstanis, Irene, Malaysian. Team B, the two Adeline and William, Singaporeans. Okay, so I was so upset. So when I went there, I fucked the both up. I hammered both of them to the ground. I said that, look, whether you like it or don't like it, these people give us money. And during this period of time, which many companies around the world are struggling, both of your stupid ass is enjoying this fine piece of chicken cooked by Team A. Now, Team B people, I believe they are nice people. They're not bad people, don't misunderstand. But they have no clue what's happening around them. There are no self-awareness. How can you be happy when you simply have no self-awareness and you simply have no idea what's happening around you? Because a lot of people don't want to be honest to themselves. Because being brutally honest to yourself is a painful experience. If you look at the mirror today, please, everybody, after this training, I want you to be serious now. You look at the mirror today. Take a good 5 minutes of self-reflection. Do you like what you see? Do you really like what you see on the mirror? Now, of course, the world teaches you that we have to accept everyone, every kind, every person as what it is. Now, to be honest with you, that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit. If Carmen can be better, why I want the old Carmen? That doesn't make sense. If Rosalind can be better, why do I want the old Rosalind? If April can be better, why do I want the old April? If Iris, Bridget, Becker, Getty, Bauer can be better, why do I want the old Iris, Bridget, Becker, Gap, Bauer? That doesn't make sense. Why are you happy when you see the mirror? You know that's not happiness. That's lying to yourself. But because you don't want to stir shit up, so you look at the mirror and you don't want to stir shit up and you don't want to do anything, so you lie to yourself. Yeah, I think this person in the mirror is okay. You know it's not. You know it's not. You got to put your ego aside. There's nothing wrong for version 1.2. You're now 1.1 now, right? So why is it wrong when you are in version 1.2? And then next year, you move to version 1.3. The following year, version 1.4. Why is that bad? But because most people are not honest to themselves. You know, I look at the mirror about myself every single day. And it's the truth. This is something that I always do in the morning. I'm not happy with myself. Now, please, I didn't tell you to commit suicide. Carmen, don't go fucking crazy. Look at yourself. Oh, I need to die. I didn't say that. You know, some people are so depressed. They're not happy. They go and kill themselves. No, it's not that. It's not that. It's about you understanding what's next. True happiness is about planning what's next? What's next? It's always what's next? 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 Because you want to have more problems to solve. Because the more problems you can solve, the happier you're going to be. It's true. You know, just like a lot of you, I presume, come from big families, right? A lot of brothers, a lot of sisters, a lot of relatives, right? Can you imagine if you can solve your brother's problems? Can you imagine if you can solve your sister's problems? Can you imagine if you can solve your parents' problem? Like I can. Every single one of my family member, at one point of time in their lives, I solved their problem. My younger brother's education was paid by me. I retired my parents when I was 30. My mom is happy because I retired her. She doesn't need to work anymore. I helped my elder brother. I helped my sister-in-laws. You see? So the key thing is you got to always tell yourself, what's next? Like Mr. Tapalo Hope Rashilo. If tomorrow when you wake up, Mr. Tapalo, if I apologize if I pronounce your name wrongly. Ms. Tapalo, if you wake up tomorrow morning and you look at the mirror and you have no fucking idea what's next, that's why you're not happy. We are humans. Listen, everybody. We are not animals. We're not giraffe. We are not fish. We're not elephant. We are not cats. A dog is easily happy, right? Anybody got a pet dog? I have 2 huskies, okay? My 2 huskies, I have 2 huskies. They are fucking happy. If you throw a piece of chicken, they are so happy. You are not a dog. You are humans. God put us on this earth to be a better version of yourself every single day. God made you human. God didn't make you a giraffe. God didn't make you an elephant. Mr. Tabalo, did you go out and look at the trees and all of a sudden you think, I want to eat the leaf on that tree? Because you're not a fucking giraffe. Right? Miss Nazy Delamy, did you go out today and walk on the streets and you think, I think I need to smell my own ass? Because you're not a cat. You're a human. You're a human. Humans are miracle makers. We always ask, what's next? If no one is asking this, there will be no internet. There will be no space shuttle. There will be no chair. You will be sitting on the floor. Nobody's inventing chairs for your stupid ass to sit. There are no cars. There are no electricity. Miss Nazru, you look like you live in a very expensive house. There will be no expensive house for you to stay in. The Central Asians, I understand that it's snowing in your country now, right? There will be no heater to keep yourself warm if nobody is asking what's next. Happiness comes from that. Oh, I teach people English today. I solved somebody's English today. That's what's next. I create a company that hire 3 staff. I gave 3 staff jobs. That's what's next. I retire my mother. After retiring my mother, I'm going to retire my father. That's what's next. You need to have the what's next moment. You need to put something in front of you every single day to keep yourself moving forward. Right? You're not a giraffe, Capello. You don't go out in the morning and look at the fucking trees and I think that leaf like this, I think this leaf is delicious. Right? You don't do that. You have to put what's next in the front all the time. You have to, it doesn't matter how old you are, because if one day you stop, because happiness is never ending. Let me explain to you something about happiness, everybody. Happiness is good when it's never ending. How to get never ending happiness? How to get, like me, I have never ending happiness. Never ending. I don't think I'll retire even when I'm 70, right? Because I know I can always do more. Just like today, right? I don't have to teach this class today. I got 60 trainers. Do you understand? Miss Ella, I have 60 trainers. What the fuck am I teaching? I pay all these trainers money. They are not free. I do it. It's because I want to seek happiness from all of you. You see? That's how life is about. That's how happiness. You have to understand this. You got to always remember, you have to be honest to yourself. Man, you know, when I was young, when I was really young, you know, I didn't finish high school. I cannot speak English. I cannot even speak Chinese. I speak Hokkien. Hokkien is my native tongue. Like Tagalog is the Filipinos' native tongue. My native tongue is Hokkien. Okay? You know, people are laughing at my English. People are laughing at my Chinese. And because I cheated in all my exams during my primary school days and my secondary school days, I'm terrible at maths. I don't even know what geography is. I don't even know what biology is. I swear to God, I don't even know what fucking chemistry is. My daughter's subjects, my daughter is, what, 16 years old now? I have no fucking idea what she's doing. You know? But the truth is, I was very honest with myself, you know? I didn't say that, I put my pride in, or, you know, like some of the people here will have a lot of pride, you know, or why people laughing at me? Because I have no education. Yeah, people laughing at you because you're a dumbass, just like I was. Why wouldn't people laugh at me when I'm a Chinese that cannot speak Chinese? It's like a Filipino cannot speak Tagalog or English. So how are they going to communicate? Hand signals? Like a Vietnamese that cannot speak Vietnamese, how are they going to communicate? Hand signals? Right? Yeah, of course people are laughing. They should laugh at you. Why are you upset when people are laughing at you? They should. Come on, you're poor. You are poor. You are poor. So why are you upset? You are upset because you are not honest to yourself. And that's why when you're not honest to yourself, this honesty thing is stopping you to understand what's next. So when I was young, my Chinese shit, chemistry shit, biology shit, maths shit. One day I'll send you my report card. Man, oh God, it's like artwork. A lot of red colors, a lot of cha-cha, like a artwork, a masterpiece. So, but I wasn't upset, you know, because I know I was lazy. I know I was stupid. I know I was dumbass. I know. So why am I upset? You fail all your subjects because you are hardworking? Come on. Right? right? You feel that some of the people here, your English is terrible, right? Yes or no? Terrible, right? Oh yeah, you're so hardworking, right? That's why your English is terrible. Come on, your English is terrible because you were lazy. So why are you upset? Why are you upset? That's why people are not honest to themselves. When you are not honest to yourself, you are never free. You know, free, F-R-E-E. That means you cannot open up. You cannot embrace it. You know, I always tell people, life, you know, just like a lot of motivation speakers, they always tell you this statement. There are billions of creatures on this earth, and God made you a human. You should understand, you should know that among all the animals in the world, most of the animals want to be a human, but you became a human. So why are you not embracing all these things? Why are you upset? Esther Ang, why are you upset? Why? Oh, Esther Ang is a terrible worker. Nobody want to hire her. Maybe they are true. Maybe you are a terrible worker. What? You're an outstanding worker? Come on. Come on, Esther. You know you're not an outstanding worker. You know. So why are you upset? You see? So when you're always upset over the truth, when you are upset over the truth, like some of the guys here, you cannot have the model girlfriend, right? Tabalo, you cannot have the sexy model girlfriend that you watch on Instagram every fucking day of your life because you are dumbass. Model girlfriends don't want to hang out with you. So why are you upset? Model girlfriends are expensive. Tabalo, do you own 3 bungalows in your country? Do you have 5 companies in your country? So why are you upset? The rules of life has always been like this since day one. Your grandparents' time, your grandparents' time, your grandfather's time, your father's time, your time. It has always been like this. There is no changing in all these rules. You understand? Rules like this never end. My mom just called me. 媽，我最近無影啊，我等客人頓呵，我最近無影呵。Okay, bye bye. See, I speak in my native tongue just now, Hokkien. All right. All right. So you see, why are you upset? You're fat and the girls don't want you. You're upset. We need to know what the hell is wrong with us, and we're going to do something about it. You know, I'm 47 years old. And recently, I saw the news recently. A lot of 50-year-old men died recently. See, this is true. I look at the news. Oh, shit. What? 49-year-old man died? What? 50-year-old man died? 51-year-old man died? 40. This is a true story. Oh, shit, I'm 47, man. What, 3 years later, I'm going to die? So I told myself, this is a true story again. I told myself, I will start exercising for the last 2 weeks. You see, that's how life is about. There's nothing wrong with evidence. Why are you upset with evidence? Because if you don't accept evidence of what's wrong with you, how are you going to move forward? Man, can you imagine, Tabalo, again back to you, Mr. Hope. All your friends say, hey, Tabalo, you are a dumbass. Your neighbor, hey, you are a dumbass. Your cousin, hey, Tabalo, you are a dumbass. Your mother, you know, when she saw you, you are a dumbass. And then Tabalo is like very, very angry and very, very defensive. No, I'm not a dumbass. I'm stop explaining and explaining and explaining and explaining. And why do you do that? Embrace it. You have to embrace who you are, and you got to change. You know, I want you to understand this. I call it the answers. Everybody here have the answers in your head, right? You know, right? You're not stupid. If you ask Carmen, do you need to work hard? Carmen is not going to be so dumb and come and tell me, oh, no, you don't. Every day I sleep, eat, and shit, and that's it. And my life will be great. Carmen is not that dumb, right? April knows that she needs to learn English if she wants to get a better job, right, April? You know that. You know that. You're not dumb, right? You know, Miss Clem knows that she needs to get more skill sets to get better jobs. You know that, right? Mary Ann, you know, come on, Mary Ann, you know you got to cook the Kentucky Fried Chicken to be the best Mary Ann Kentucky Fried Chicken to earn millions of dollars. You know that, right? You know that. You know that. You're not dumb, right? Arif, you know, babe, you know, you're not dumb. You know your hair is covering half of your face. That's why you only can see one eye. The other eye you cannot see. You know that, right? Everyone knows exactly what the fuck is wrong with yourself. You know that. You know that. You see, that's the funny part about humans, is that everybody here have the answers. You have the answers. Why are you making me repeating shit you already know? You already know. You know why? You wanna know why? Because you guys thought that you are Ella's daughter. Ella's daughter age is between 6 to 15, right? So you thought you're that age. That age is called improving. Understand? Improving. Mary Ann will tell me, but boss, I have improved. Carmen will tell me, but boss, I have improved my English, right? April will tell me, yeah, I have improved my mindset. That's what you would tell me. Fuck off. Improvement is for children. Do you understand? At your age, it's change. It's no longer improving anymore. Improving is for little children. You know, remember when you have a kid and then your kid spell bumblebee, you know, like Bumblebee. Oh, well done. And you're clapping, you know, oh, my son and my daughter has improved. Oh, well done. And then Carmen, I don't know, Carmen, you're married or not. Let's imagine that you are. And then you have a daughter. 1 + 1 = 2. Oh, Carmen's so excited. Hey, you know, my daughter know 1 + 1 = 2. That's improving. That's for your children. What the hell? At your level now is change or die. You understand? You know, I use this word change or die from where? Okay. 5 years ago, I went to Uniqlo HQ in Japan. You know the brand Uniqlo? The brand Uniqlo, you know, right? So I had a meeting with one of the HR manager in Japan. Prior to COVID was at 2018. So we were planning to send a lot of people to go to Japan to work under Uniqlo. So I went to the Uniqlo headquarters. For those people who do not know Uniqlo, Uniqlo is the most successful Japanese company in the world. They are more successful than Sony. Okay? So they have these 3 big words once you enter Uniqlo: change or die. Really, yeah? If you go to Uniqlo headquarters, the richest Japanese company and the biggest Japanese company in the world, the front entrance, change or die. And a lot of you are like little children. boss, I have improved my English. So all of us must clap hands. Right? All of us clap hands, right? Oh, like little children. Oh, should I give you a sweet? Like and this is true. One of my staff children gave me this toy, because they know I love cars. So should I give this to you as well? Look how magical this car is. You see? It comes with lights. Ding, 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 ding. Look. Now, should I give this to you as well? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Right. How's that? Happy? Happy? Right. Is that what you want? Improvements? Come on. Oh, God. Change or die. Man, you must know what you need to do, what you must do, and why you have to do it. Why do you need to change? Everybody knows here. Oh, put up the hand. Oh, I need to change because I don't want to be a giraffe anymore, right? Tapalo. I want to be a human. Mr. Omar, right? Right, Mr. Omar, Beat Bullet, right? Oh, I don't want to be a fish anymore. That's why I need to change. Man, come on. You guys know. Seriously, that's one thing I'm so frustrated when I train people. This is one of a job that I always have a lot of frustrations, is that everybody here knows that you have to change, but you are misunderstanding the word change and improve. You understand? Like, for example, Mary Ann tomorrow decide to go for exercise. She lost 2 kilograms. So you start spreading. You see, I improved by 2 kilograms. And then I give you this toy car. Beep, beep. Yeah, you get my point? At your age is change. How long do you need? Let's come to the next point. The excuses. A lot of people like to give these 4 excuses, especially my staff. And it's true. Again, another true story. Yesterday, I sacked one of my Indian staff. His name is James. I sacked him. You know why? Because I gave him a warning by myself a few weeks ago. And guess what? He did the same mistake again yesterday. And you know what he told me? I'm sorry. Aren't you tired every single day when you do something wrong and you're apologizing every time? Aren't you sick of it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Really? You're sorry? Now, who has boyfriends that apologize all the time? Put up a hand. Be honest. Come on. Come on, nobody want to put up their hands now. Oh God, really? Your boyfriend is perfect. Oh, you're so full of shit, all of you. Right? But if your boyfriends are so perfect, why are you here? Right? You don't need training anymore. Okay. Right? Like India, oh, your boyfriend is so perfect. Why are you here? You shouldn't be here anymore, right? He will give you $50,000 last month. Oh God, right? Man, humans are so, I just tell you to be honest, and nobody wants to be honest now. Think about it. Your boyfriends always apologize, right? Girls, yes or no? Yes, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Really? He's sorry? You fucking believe that he's sorry? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come on, he's not sorry. He doesn't give a fuck. That's the truth. Just like yesterday, that guy is 45-year-old, I said it. Please, you are 45-year-old man. You're not sorry. If you're sorry, you would have done your job properly. But because he's so used to this bullshit, he used to tell people, I seldom apologize. Okay, let me explain to you. Not because I'm arrogant, not because I'm egotistic. I seldom apologize. It's because I always want to make sure that I do my very best. Can you imagine? I apologize to you guys. I'm sorry. Really? Come on. Let's get real now. If people are really sincere and really apologetic and very, very truthful, they need to apologize once. Just once. Why is he apologizing every week? Number two, let's start afresh again. Oh, fuck, I hate this. You know, like now we come to the end of the year, right? And then everybody will have New Year wishes, Christmas wishes, right? Let's start afresh. All right, everybody. Right? Yes or no? Right? Everybody will have the New Year wishes. Yo, last year I was supposed to go to the gym, you know, but because there was an elephant, the elephant was blocking the way to the gym, and there was some monkeys, you know, they stole some of the dumbbells, and then there was this fish. The fish eat one of the weights. That's why I cannot go to the gym anymore, right? So let's start afresh this year, 2023, and after 2023. Let's start afresh at 2024. And then let's start afresh at 2025, 2026. By then, you're 150 years old. And then you said, let's start afresh again. How many afresh you want? Tell me. Ask yourself this question. How many afresh do you want? How many? 5? Carmen, 5 enough for you? You're still young. 10. You're still young. Right? 10 times? Good. Mary Ann is a bit older. Now, Mary Ann, you cannot have 10 now. 7. 7 afresh for you. How's that? What the hell is that? What the hell is afresh? Afresh is some fancy word for fancy people to look fancy in front of dumb people. It's called manipulation. Because you know some fancy word. You know some of you speak really, really good English compared to your friends, you know. So you say, oh, let's start afresh. And then your friends look at you, oh, really? Oh, God. Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, yeah, let's start afresh. Fuck off. Come on. That's manipulation. We all know that's manipulation. We all know that's manipulation. Afresh is you telling people you are manipulating people. That means you're telling people that you did not want to do anything. You did not want to solve the problem. You do not want to find happiness. You don't want to do anything. That's why you want to start afresh all the time. And because you think that people like us are stupid. So if Carmen use some very fancy word, let's start afresh again. And then he put an emoji, and then he put on the Facebook, you know, like a lot of Filipinos like to use Facebook, right? They put some memes and all this bullshit, you know, Carmen will put the positive face, you know, like the positive face like that. Right, and then all your friends will put a like, you know, 3,000 of your Filipino friends will put likes. Oh, yeah, they put comments. Yeah, you're right, Carmen. Let's start afresh, Carmen. Yeah, 3,000 likes, 3,000 comments. Oh, man, that's fucking manipulation. That's manipulation. And then the third word is a misunderstanding. When shit happens, there was no misunderstanding. When you get caught, always misunderstanding. Another true story. I have one ex-staff called Roger Ng Yong Sheng. He's a Singaporean, right? He stole money from our company. He just went to jail for 1 month because I did not want the matter to rest. I pursued him for 5 years. I made his life like hell for 5 years. Okay? Because do you know why? Because when I give him an opportunity to be accountable for his actions, you know what he told me? He told me it's a misunderstanding. It's a misunderstanding. It's because he got caught. If he didn't get caught, there's no misunderstanding. Excuses number 3. I didn't do anything because I don't understand. Right? We have a lot of dumb people here that don't understand. Really. Oh, yeah, oh, Miss Clem, I'm sorry, you don't understand. Come on. Last one. It's his or hers. It's his fault, her fault. You're not fault. You're an angel. Hey, guys, listen up. It's not your fault, huh? Lydia, it's not your fault, Lydia. Same, Dawich, it's not your fault, huh? Dolores, not your fault. Manu, not your fault. Jasmine, not your fault. Aliwe, not your fault. Honesty, oh, that's a good name. Honesty, not your fault. Dear Millie Putri Pose, not your fault. It's not your fault. You know whose fault is it? It's the ghost that came to your house last night, create the shit and left. It's the ghost's fault. Did you know a ghost came to your house last night, stole the $50,000 that you're supposed to have? He did. That's why you're a shortage of $50,000 today. Yeah, that's what he did. Or the ninja from Japan. You know, ninjas come from Japan, right? The ninjas came to your house, behind your back, you know, he disrupt your life. You know, you're fighting ninjas and ghosts and zombies every night. And that's why it's their fault. It's never your fault, right? Yeah, it's true. Like my company always have this problem. The millennials, right? I hire a lot of millennials. Millennials. I hire a lot. No choice. I don't have other choice because millennials are the bulk of the workers today. Every time when something go missing, I swear to God, when a key go missing or something go missing, it's always, I don't know, it's always him, it's always her, and then I always tell them, no, it's not. It's the ghost. The ghost that came to my office last night, and he decided to steal the key. That's why it disappeared. The ghost. How's that? Right? Did you realize millennials like to do this shit? Right? The millennials are like to push blame all the fucking time. Oh, it's his fault. Oh, mother's fault. Sister's fault. Oh, he never explained properly to me. Right? Oh, he doesn't. Oh, no, I don't understand. Oh, yeah, it's not your fault. It's the ghost. Last night, a ghost came to your house. He looked at Omar. Omar, let's fuck you up. He told the ghost. Let me steal the money from you so that you will be $20,000 poorer today. And when Omar wake up in the morning, her mother asked him, Omar, you're supposed to get this $20,000 job. And then Omar looked at his mom and said, oh no, because the ghost came last night. Yeah, he stole the money. All right, the excuses. Oh God, seriously, you know you're like that, right? Come on. Put a thumbs up if you agree with me. Come on, be honest. All right, I see. Or now everybody put a thumbs up like that. Some of you put like that, you know, like you try to hide your thumb. Behind the cup. Right? You're behind the cup like that. Right? Right? Oh, Mary Ann put the thumb in the mouth, right, Mary Ann? The timeline. How long do you need? Why do you need so much time? This is a timeline to get happiness. You know, everybody, this is one thing that I always ask my staff. You know, my staff are millennials, right? Millennial, right? So my staff will always, when I ask them something, to do something, man, they will give me a timeline that's 3 months from now. And the first thing I'll ask you, what the hell do you need so much time for? It's a simple work. Man, 3 days can finish. Why you need 3 months? Think about it. A lot of your things that you have today all could have finished within 3 days. But you choose the 3 months route. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You could have finished in 3 days' time. You could have finished it today. You could have finished today, but you took 3 months. Because you don't work for me, right? So I cannot stop. You're my customer, so I cannot fuck you up, right? Carmen, I'm sorry. I have to apologize to Carmen now. Carmen, I'm sorry. Right? Right? You're not my staff, so I cannot scold you. But why do you need so much time? Nah, seriously, why? Why do you need so much time? Come on, tell me why, please. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Is it because the ghost again? Is the ghost fault again? The ghost last night came to your house, stole the television, fuck your kitchen up, destroy your toilet. That's why you need more time? Why do you need so much time? Why? Like Marianne, you know you're broke. You need the fried chicken. Why the hell are you not going to McDonald's now to learn how to make fried chicken? Oh, Marianne, look at time. Tomorrow is Christmas. Monday is a public holiday. Tuesday, there's traffic jam because all the Filipinos will go to the Manila to work. Wednesday, oh, my husband is coming. Oh, my husband just came back from Oman. What a foreign worker, foreign overseas worker, right? Right? FTO or FOW or something like that. OFW, right? Something like that. Overseas foreign worker, right? Oh, he's coming back. Oh, my auntie is coming on Friday. Saturday, I need to put some stuff for my ghost to destroy, right? So that I have more excuses on Sunday, right? Why do you need so much time? Happiness is everywhere. You think about it. Think about it. Like, think carefully now. Can you imagine now? I tell everybody now, fuck it, let's go jogging now. Okay, I want to imagine now we are face to face now, live. This is a live thing. Okay, we are maybe in Africa. Okay, let's imagine all of us in Africa now, Cape Town. Okay, then I tell, hey Felix, Rosmin, Raju, Ria, Jemelin, come on, let's go jogging now. Fuck it, let's go. Come on, let's go jogging now. Let's go run around the track. Everybody's laughing, everybody's having fun, right? Isn't that happiness? Think carefully, yeah? Okay, everybody, now I want you to think carefully now. After this training, call your friend now. Call your best friend. Call your best friend immediately. They say, hey, let's go out, man. Today is Christmas. Let's go out. You see, happiness is everywhere. Happiness can be really, really fast. Think about this, right? But here we have a lot of sensitive new age people. You know the sensitive new age people? They want friends, but they don't want to call them. They're waiting for their friends to call them. Now, if I call him, it's too embarrassing. Let's wait for him to call me. Oh, I tell you what, let's get the ghost to call for both of us. You know? I think all of you have a pet ghost at home, right? Right? You know? So you see, happiness is non-stop. It's everywhere. You got to do whatever it takes. Do what I have a lot of amazing stories that happened to me. Okay. If I have this free time, I can sit and talk to you. You can ask me a lot of things. I have a lot of fucking amazing stories because I'm always stirring shit because I want to be happy. I want to be happy. When I have my kids, this is a true story. When I have my kids shit a lot. For people that don't know, Chinese children shit a lot. Okay, because none of you are Chinese, so you wouldn't know, right? But I can tell you, Chinese children shit a lot. I don't know why, because we are not big size people, but I don't know why my son and my daughter shit so much, you know? It's true. They shit a lot when they were babies. Okay, but I love cleaning their shit up. Really. You know, I make, like I always tell people, I always bring my kids to the public toilet so that everybody can see me. And I'm thinking of their reaction. So I wipe my daughter in front of people. I see some of that, and I'm enjoying myself. This is a true story. I'm enjoying myself when I see people's reaction towards shit. They think that shit is like a disease, but we shit every single day. But we think that shit is a disease, or it's a disease, but like the pandemic, man. I gotta stay away from shit. So you see, you got to go and find your happiness. Like today, training is my happiness, right? I can easily pass tonight's training to Wally. I can easily pass today's training to Forizo, to Rose, to some Elia, to some of the trainers that you know. I could have easily done that, right? Nura, I can pass to them. But because I want to find happiness, so true happiness is to see you guys laugh, right? So if you laugh, I laugh. The laugh is contagious. Laughing is contagious, you see? So that's some sort of happiness. So in order to make you laugh, I have to be funny. Right? I gotta think of jokes, huh? Fuck, man, you think my jokes is easy? It's hard. I put a lot of work on my jokes, It's not that natural. I put on effort to practice my jokes. So when you laugh, I laugh, right? So that's happiness. You just got to start like tonight. Seriously, like some of you have boyfriends and girlfriends, right? If you talk to your girlfriend today, you make your girlfriend laugh, your girlfriend is laughing all the time, and you'll be happy. But you got to go out and stir shit up. You got to go and find the happiness. The problem with people today, they think that happiness is Grab delivery. They press the app, ding dong, like now because a lot of people use app to order food, right? 6-star review. And then ding dong, happiness comes out. Hey, here's your food. If it's free, then maybe you should be happy, but you still have to pay the fucking food, right? When the food delivered to your house, right? I agree, it's not free, right? Right? You think that everything's an application now, you see. So you thought that by ordering, you think like Uber, or Grab or DoorDash, or whatever. In Yandex, right? In Central Asia is Yandex. In China is DT, all these application. You just key a few words, ding dong, happiness is here. Yay. All right, so you're waiting. It's not going to come. It will never come. Never end. It never ends because you are not stirring shit, right? Next one. You. Remember I told you, don't depend on people to get happiness. That is the biggest mistake anyone can make today. I don't depend. Look at Amala, wave to everybody again. If you think he can give me happiness, you see this window? I will jump out from this window and die in front of you. I swear to God, Akmala, you will never be able to give me happiness. If that happened one day, I'll open this fucking window, I'll jump out this window, head front first. You know why? Because I don't depend on him for happiness. And that's also one of the reasons why a lot of people are not happy, is because you are always depending on someone. You're depending on your boss. You're depending on your colleague. Sometimes you look at your colleague, why this colleague doesn't understand me? Why the fuck should he understand you? Think carefully. Is it a law? Is it against the law not to understand you, Carmen? Is the Filipino government going to arrest me if I don't understand you and I'm going to serve a 15-year jail term? Why should Lindia? Why should the Filipino government understand Lindia? Why is it against the law in the Philippines if I don't understand you? Is the Cebu policeman going to arrest me? Correct. Why do you, just like a lot of you, again, let's come back to my story again. Do you know why I started my first business? The real reason? What's the real reason? Let me tell you what's the real reason why I started my first business. The reason I started my first business because I know I was a dumb ass. And I know my manager will never promote me. Okay, let me tell you the truth. I know I wasn't smart than some of my colleagues. I accept the truth, you see. You will work with people that are smarter than you. You got to always remember that. You will work with people that are more manipulative than you, more cunning than you, flashier than you, more intelligent than you, because that's how life is, you see. So I knew that I will never get the promotion because of 3 reasons. First, I do not know how to kiss my boss' ass. You know, like some people get promotion from kissing ass, right? Right, you know, right? Boss, you're the most handsome man, you know, boss. Boss, hi, boss. You want coffee, boss? You know, like some of your colleagues like to do this shit, right? Boss, you want coffee, boss? Boss, 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 boss. Every day, boss, boss, have you taken your lunch? You know, kissing ass. I'm not good at that. I can't do it, right? Second reason, I'm not smart. Man, I don't even know what biology is. So what the fuck can I do, right? I'm just a normal worker, you know. Man, I see people smarter than me. I got my colleagues, some of them have master degrees, triple PhDs. How I'm going to fight against people like that, right? And third reason is because I know that I am not a person that can do things by itself. Okay, I'm not independent enough when I was at your age. So because of that, I realized that it's so difficult to get a promotion. I mean, I can work for another 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. I'll be still stuck at the company because I'm not smart. That's the truth. So I decided at that point of time, I decided to use 4 of my credit cards, cash it out, and start my first business. Stir shit up. I'm not an idiot. I know that I might lose the money. I know that. But when you are at a dead end, when you know you cannot get the promotion, when you know you are not an ass kisser, when you know you are not intelligent, not smart, not this, not handsome. No. When I was young, I was really handsome. Not anymore, but you know, that was a long time ago. Yeah. Now, because of the millennials fuck my youth up. My staff fucked my youth up, right, Akmala? He fucked my youth up. You understand? So I get older every day, right? So anyway, so the truth is you need to really understand this. So I decided to control my thoughts. I decided to control my emotions. I decided to control my behavior. I decided to control my feelings. These are the 4 things. If you can master these 4 things, control your emotions, control your thoughts, control your behavior, control your feelings, your life is going to be great. So I decided to do that. Now I decided to control my emotions and decided to control my thoughts, decided to control my behavior, decided to control my feelings. I work harder than anyone that I know. You know, I start to learn English. I start to learn Chinese on my own through YouTube. So none of you should have fucking excuses because YouTube is free. Come on, don't give me your shit. Say, oh, boss, I have no money for English. I just told you, YouTube is free. Go to YouTube and learn, right? Okay, that's how I learned my English and Chinese through YouTube, you know. So I learned, I put in a lot of effort because I'm broke. 4 credit card, max out cash, no money left. So that's what I did. I control my emotions. I said that, I'm mentally prepared that life is going to be challenging. I'm mentally prepared that it's going to be a long journey. I'm mentally prepared that I need to work longer hours, no more cafe, no more movies, no more nice latte. Man, lattes are expensive. No more lattes anymore. Nothing. Okay, nothing. I control my feelings. You are not happy is because you cannot control these 4 things. And you think about it, what is an emotion? What is a thought? What is a behavior? What is a feeling? It's all in your brain. You know it's all in your brain. You know your boyfriends can treat you better, right? You know that, right? Come on. The girls here, you know you can treat your husband and boyfriend better, right? You know that, right? Come on. You can easily go to the kitchen now. Darling. You can say this word, darling. Let me give you a kiss. And then your darling said, why? What your husband got weird? Oh, fuck, what the hell? Did I do something wrong? Oh, no, because I'm happy today. You can easily say that to your husband or boyfriend, easily, but you choose to be a bitch. Yeah, it's true. It was your choice. Yeah, you know that. You could have easily go and talk to your mother today. Hello, mother. Hello, mother. And you put this, like the Korean style, like the love signal on your arm like that. You can easily say that to your mom and make your mom smile. But you chose not to because you chose to be an asshole. Fuck my mother, man. He owes me $50,000. I'm not going to make him happy. He didn't find me a rich husband. That's why I'm unhappy with her now. See, everything's a choice. You can choose to be happy tomorrow when you go to work. Let me share you another true story. I was in Philippines, Makati, 15 years ago. I went to one of our partner college called New England College, all right, in Makati. So I was stupid then. So I told my staff and my colleagues, hey, let's try the Jeep. Let's try, in Philippines, there's this vehicle called the Jeep. It's a public transport, right? So it is a true story. So I have one girl from Philippines called Michelle Salamakan and a Sri Lankan guy called Daminda. So three of us went to the Philippines. Right? So Michelle is a native, right? So we sit on the Jeep. And for those people that understand the Jeep, man, the Jeep is very, very small. It's the public transportation system in the Philippines. Now, because I'm quite a tall guy, I'm quite a big size guy, so my ass is big, right? So the bench is very small, very small. So every time when I sit on the bench, it only covers half of my ass. So every single time when the Jeep make a left turn, my ass will fall on the ground. Now, this is a true story, yeah. But I see a lot of people laughing when they see my ass falling on the ground. The Filipinos, they like to laugh at people. Man, they're terrible. Terrible. They love to laugh at the expenses of other people. So I was falling down all the way, like my ass is like falling down. But it was an enjoyable experience because I choose to laugh that day. Some of you are too tight ass. When you fall on the ground, why people are laughing at me? Why? Because it's funny. That's why people are laughing at you. So why are you upset? Right? Some of you fall now. And this is another true story. Recently, my youngest son, I swear to God, this is a true story again. We bought a new handphone at a mobile handphone shop, right? So it was quite late. It's about 10 p.m. Because my son is quite tall. He's taller than me, all right? So when he was walking, his face hit on the glass door. You know what I did? I laughed. I laughed my ass off. I was laughing until my tears. I said, son, you're a dumbass. He was a dumbass. Why is he not looking at the door when he was walking out? And my son laughed with me. So why? So you see, it's how you control your brain. So imagine the last time as Central Asians, oh God, Central Asians have no sense of humor. You know, right, Nazgul? A lot of Central Asians have no sense of humor. If they fall down, I swear to God, if you laugh at them, they get angry. Yeah, it's true. They get angry. Oh, right. Oh, he's racist. He hates me. Oh, he looks down. Come on, man. That's the problem now because you cannot control your emotions. Everything is funny. You think about it. If you think life, it's really interesting. No matter how rich or how poor you are, no matter how bad or how good your life is. Life is really, really interesting. Life is really, really funny. It's really, really funny. I swear to God, it's so fucking funny. I laugh at my stuff all the time. All the time. And then, of course, my staff can laugh at me. I don't think they're there, but they can if they want. Akmala, make a joke about me. Quick, unmute yourself. Make a joke about me. Tell them about my... Now, quick, hurry up. No, please, do so. Come on.
No, boss.
You sure? Make a joke about me. Quick, hurry up. Let's wait. Come on. See?
No.
I think that's funny. So now you understand, guys? You have to understand this. It's all in your head. Whether you choose to be happy today or choose to be sad today, it's all in your head. Really. And if you can control all these things, control the way you feel, control the way you perceive yourself, control the way you look at things, you will be very successful. Not only you will be happier, you will be more successful. No, again, I always tell people, everybody here wants extra money. You know, that's the funny thing about extra money, right? Extra money means extra work. So it's called extra, E-X-T-R-A. Extra money equals extra work, extra hours, extra effort. You know that, right? But nobody want to put the extra. They want the extra money, but they don't want to put the extra hour. They don't want to put the extra time. They don't want to. And they're saying, why they're unhappy? You're unhappy because you don't fucking understand English. Extra money equals extra work, extra hours, extra effort. So you cannot control your emotions. And then you start thinking, let's imagine now, everybody imagine now, you're opening a fried chicken store. Okay, I want you to imagine now that everybody has this intention to open a fried chicken store, right? Right? Then all of a sudden, Sameh want to open fried chicken. Okay, Roslyn, you want to open a fried chicken store. We all know, no vegetarians here, right? Okay, good. All right, so all of you eat fried chicken, right? So we all know people love fried chicken. We all know that, right? We all know that, right? So same thing. Why is opening a fried chicken store so difficult for you? Why is it so difficult? You know it's not. You can open one in your kitchen and start frying some stuff in your kitchen and start selling them online or sell to your neighborhood, because you cannot control your behavior. You cannot control. So when someone cannot control their emotions, cannot control their thoughts, cannot control their behavior, cannot control their feelings, they're angry all the fucking time. Girls, be honest with me. Are you very emotional? Yes, you are. Now, come on, I just teach you how to be honest, right? You know you're very emotional. Why are you so emotional? Nobody died. You know, recently I have one staff, she was so emotional, and I talked to her, why you are so emotional? Did anybody die? Maybe I checked my pocket, maybe somebody died in my pocket. So this is a real reality. I show my pocket and I told them, did anybody die in my pocket? Nobody died. So why are you so emotional? Why are you so emotional? You see, the key thing, and to come back to the summary, the key thing is simple. As crazy as it sounds, I know it sounds crazy now, but I can tell you something now, and I want everybody to know that. There are a lot of opportunities for happiness everywhere. There are a lot of good jobs everywhere. There are a lot of good boyfriends or girlfriends or husbands or wives everywhere. There are a lot of good people. Of course, there are a lot of bad people, but there are also a lot of good people that can be your good friends everywhere. They exist, you know. But the reason why you're not getting all these things, because you lack courage, you lack speed, you lack focus, you lack consistency, you lack commitment, you lack discipline, and you lack integrity. Now, let me explain to you one more time. You can ask Akmala. In June this year, our company lost a lot of money. All my staff's salary, hundreds of them, got delayed. Our payday is supposed to be on the 5th. All these people are getting their salary on the 20th to the 30th. True story, in June, just this year. Okay, this is the first time in my life I faced a problem like COVID. Now, previous times when I fail, I know that I was the dumbass. I make wrong decisions, that's why my company failed. But this time wasn't. We were on the route to big things. But I have courage. I have speed. I have focus. I have consistency. I have commitment. I have discipline. I have integrity. And that's why not only my company survived, not only my company works, our company is expanding, we're doing more things now, and everybody is a lot happier now. You see, so you have to understand. You have to understand how life works. The reason a lot of people are failing and not happy is because they lack the courage. Because, you know, how to put this word? Okay, I'm going to say something negative now, and I hope that all of you will not be upset. Okay? Swear to God in front of me now, everybody. Look at me. That's how Chinese people swear to God. Come on, put your tongue out. No, I don't do that, okay? That's how Chinese people swear to God. Okay? Now, don't get angry. Do not go to my Facebook and put hate comments, okay? Don't do that, all right? So let me explain to you what's the problem now. The problem is because a lot of you have been a loser for so long, you think that losing is normal now. Do you understand? That means you surround, hey, good friends doesn't mean they're not losers. They're different. A loving family does not mean they're not losers. Don't get confused. It's because society today has input people have the losing fucking mentality. Every day you read the news, people die, corruption, people lose job, Facebook terminate people, Google, what the fuck Google terminate people has to do with you? And you're upset. Hey, do you know what happened? Amazon retrenched 30% of the staff. What's it going to do with you? Nothing. So why are you upset? Right? Like today, I share news with my staff. I said in Singapore, car sales, car vendorship has been the lowest in the last 20 years. And I told my staff, what the fuck's going to do with you? Absolutely fucking nothing. See, so we have been put in this situation that we became like losers. It's okay to lose now, you understand? Because all your friends are losing, all your relatives are losing, your brothers are losing, your sisters are losing, your family is losing, your neighbors are losing, your country is losing. So we feel that everything is like losing. Like, for example, the World Cup. You know, the World Cup, when Argentina won the World Cup, why are there so many people so happy? Lionel Messi has nothing to do with them. Messi is not their friend. Messi didn't put $2 in your pocket. Why are they so happy? It's because they have been losing. But the thing is, what did you lose? You never even try. How the fuck can you lose thing? Anybody lose $3 million? Put up your hand. I did. You didn't. I did. Anybody shut down 20 offices? Put up your hand. I did. So what did you lose? So if you never lost, why? That's the problem. You've got to get out from this loser mentality. And this is a, you know, I always tell my staff, and this is also the true story. I tell my staff that the world's economy will not recover anymore. Mark my words, Kyrgyzstan is not going to recover anymore. Sri Lanka is not going to recover anymore. Pakistan is not going to recover anymore. Singapore is not going to, China now has a lot of problems, really a lot of problems. America, Ukraine, Russia, Philippines, Vietnam is not going to recover anymore. No matter what the president do, no matter what prime minister do, Africa is not going to recover anymore. So what is the real reason why today's economy is not going to recover? Because the economy depends on you to recover it. The economy does not recover by itself, you know. Not you pray Jesus tonight and tomorrow, poof, $50,000 in Carmen's bank account. Doesn't work that way. Economy is driven by people. How can the economy bounce back where everyone is not happy, everyone is not doing anything, everyone is praying and hoping that someone else can do the job? And in my 25 years in business, I honestly believe that this is the biggest ever opportunity that I will ever had in my life. You want to know why? Because you guys are my competition. And I'll kick your ass easily. Easily. You think it's a good thing? Think about what I'm saying now. Myanmar, a lot of Burmese people are not happy because of the army situation. Ukraine, the Central Asians, because of Russia's situation, Central Asians' economy didn't do well. Pakistan, they lost the last president because of Imran Khan got sacked or something like that. Right? India, problems. Philippines, problems. So everybody don't want to be happy. Nobody want to find happiness anymore. Don't you understand? So you know how they find happiness, Carmen? You want to know how? They go TikTok. And they watch stupid people doing stupid dances every fucking day. That's why TikTok become a popular app. Sad, right? It's pathetic. It's really pathetic if you think about it. That's how you find happiness now, through TikTok. And you see some of the people laughing at the dancers. Ha 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 ha. That's your happiness? Isn't that what you're doing now? Every day, why is so funny? Let me do this TikTok video again. Ting tong. That means your happiness is developed. Come on, the Filipino girls, you know you are in TikTok. Come on. Hey, hello. Don't lie to me. I know Filipinos are crazy about TikTok, okay? Right? You see old lady doing dances on TikTok in the Philippines. You see? That's your happiness? Is that what you're trying to tell me now? But that's what's happening now, isn't it? You're not trying anything. You're not doing anything. Yeah, you're going to work. Yes, it's true. April will go back to work on Tuesday. Clem will go back to work on Tuesday. You know, Nazgul will go back to work. Sammy will go back to work. Son will go back to work on Tuesday. It's true. Your life goes on. It's true. You know, But the truth is, your situation will never change because you didn't change. Because you lack the courage, you lack the discipline, you lack the commitment. Every day is excuses. It's the ghost's fault. Interesting. I cannot speak English. It's because the ghosts tell me last night not to speak English. I had a conversation with my ghost last night. Right, April? You had a conversation with your ghost last night. That's why your English sucked, right? Your ghost tell you not to speak English last night. April, don't speak English. Right? Everybody have a pet ghost, huh? Right? You see, so that's why people don't do well anymore. So how are you going to move forward if you're going to behave like that? Never ending bullshit. You know, when my staff work for me, they know I have zero tolerance in ghost stories. Because it's not haunted. So why are there so many ghosts? Right? I put the statue of Guang Yin. Guang Yin is a Chinese god. He has very strong in front of my office. No ghost there to come to my office, you know. Right. So you see, so why are there so many ghosts? So these are the things that you got to understand, you know. Right? A lot of people don't understand this. But the good thing is, I can tell you one thing. The good thing is everyone can change. Believe me. Everyone. You know why? Because there's evidence of these people exists in your country. You see millions of people that came from poverty, make money, find happiness. They are just like you. You see, just like why people fall for scams, right? People fall for scams because people are stupid, you know. You know it's a scam and you fell for it. But when you see successful people with a lot of evidence making it right, you don't believe. Because your ghosts tell you to believe in the scam. Stranger, because you don't want to put in the work. Happiness is never free. Do you understand? Let me explain to you. To have a nice house is never free. To have a nice job is never free. To earn money is never free. To have a business of your own is never free. To have a great family is never free. To make money is never free. Never free. But because people don't want to put in the effort to find happiness. They treat happiness like Uber. Click, click, happiness come out. That's why people go to Tinder and Bumble nowadays, right? To find boyfriends and girlfriends. It's because they don't want to put in the effort. So if they find a scammer on Tinder and they blame Tinder, all right, guys, do you understand? Good. All right, so we have come to the end of the training. So as usual, I will give you about 15 minutes to 30 minutes to ask me some questions. And because there's 172 of you guys, I cannot unmute anyone. There's a chat box below. If you have any questions to ask about, whatever you want to ask, okay, except for the name of your ghost, which I have no fucking clue, right? You can type all your shit on the chat box below, and I will try my best to answer your questions, okay? All right, please type your chat question, don't be shy. Akmala, please put the PowerPoint slides on the chat box below as well, so that if people want the slides for the today's training, you can get from Akmala, okay? All right, so lesson link, sir. I don't know what lesson link are you talking about, but I don't know, sorry. Now, do you have PowerPoint slide for this class? Yes, we do. Akmala will put the slides now on the chat box. And if you cannot download from the chat box, ask from your consultant, okay? Your consultant will communicate through our training department and pass you the PowerPoint slides, okay? Next question. Kindly give Mr. Word, I want to go internship. You can contact any of our trainers. Akmala, please put Wally's WhatsApp number there. Hi, Lydia. Oh, sorry. Hi, Lydia here. Sorry, not hi, Lydia. Hi, Lydia here. What was the first business you set up? Okay, the first business that I started up was English language center. And I cannot speak English. True story, my first setup is called Cambridge Language Learning Center. And at the time, my English was terrible. Okay, but I did set up, my first business was to teach people English. So I taught, not me, I cannot teach, my teachers taught factory workers from China, Malaysia, who were working in Singapore, English. That was my first business startup. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas to all as well. Slides, yes. Can I have the slides of all your talks? So as far as never seen any slides sent. I sent there, but it's okay. If you cannot extract from the chat box again, please contact our people. Our people will pass you the slides. Can you please further explain what those 50 businesses you are opening next year? Thank you. Happy holidays. Okay, I'm opening 50 locations, but not 50 different businesses. Now, what I want to do is basically 4 things. These are the 4 key things in my industry: education, training, business consultancy, and human resource solutions. So one of the things that I wanted to do is to bring Eastern Europeans and Central Asians to go Bali, Indonesian Bali, the Bali, to learn hybrid office skills. You understand? Okay, what is hybrid office skills? Hybrid office skills means they are able to do social media marketing, Instagram, Facebook page managing, a basic accounting, receptionist skills, communication, so that I can put them as hybrid office staff for many countries in the world. Example, American companies, UK companies, Australian companies, Singapore companies. So I want you to imagine now, let's imagine that I'm in Singapore. I am in Singapore now, right? So somebody call me. When they pick up the phone, it's a Central Asian that's picking up the phone, either from Kazakhstan or from Myanmar or from Singapore, from Bali or whatever, and hybrid. So she'll pick up the phone and she will say, "Hi, my name is SL, and you're calling this, So it's actually the staff works for the Singapore company, but she's actually in Kazakhstan now. Okay, and of course I know in Kazakhstan the salary is not really high. It's between $300 to $500 around this figure. So as long as I can raise the level up to extra 100, which is about $600, I believe that many Kazakhstans will want to do this job. Okay, and for an American company or a Singapore company to pay for $600 per month is very easy. But for a Filipino to get a $600 job in the Philippines is a challenge, you see? So what I'm trying to do now is trying to bring the companies from, we call it higher GDP countries like Denmark, Norway, which $600 is nothing to them, $700 is nothing to them. They can use this money to pay you to work for them in your country. You understand? So this is the thing that I really want to do, to bring Central Asians and Eastern Europeans to Bali to undergo this training, so that they can, they can have jobs after, they can work anywhere, and they can, and yeah. So these are some of the things I want to do. And one of the things that I also want to do is to help smaller colleges in your country. Okay, like for example, your countries are big, right? Philippines is big, Indonesia is big, Myanmar is big, and we are going to tie down with colleges that are smaller. Smaller means they are not as big as the national university, but they still need our help. So we're going to bring our syllabus, our training, our materials, our teachers, our trainers into those colleges so that we can redevise their products and sell to the people. You see, I believe in training. I really believe in that. Look at me. I have 2 eyes, 1 nose, 1 mouth, and 2 ears. I look like you. If I walk on the streets of Philippines, people will speak to me in Tagalog. If I walk on the streets of Myanmar, people will speak to me in Burmese. If I walk on the streets of Central Asia, people will speak to me in Russian. I look like you. But why am I so different from you? It's because of my training. You don't study for jobs, you know. I think this is one a lot of people make this mistake. They thought that study for jobs. No, you're supposed to be trained for jobs, not study for jobs. Train for jobs. You see, so that's one of the things that I want to do. I'm very down now. Somehow this lesson enlightened me. Sir, thank you. Everybody is down. I got to, because I'm married to a Chinese wife. Later I go back home, I got to clean the fucking toilet. So there you go. Everybody's down. Okay. So that what is down? Down is down. What is down? The things that what is down? Why are you down? What is down? Down is you cannot control your emotions. That's why you're down. Man, you can watch a movie. Like last time when I was young, every single time when I was down, I watch a movie. You can do that. So why are you down? Understand? Control your emotions, control your feelings, and you will never be down. All right? Thanks, Benson. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. If I set up my business, what should I do for the first step? I mean, okay, when it comes to business, if you want to do your own business, right? Okay, let me teach you a trick. If you're broke, if you have no money, or you are tight ass, you know, you're worried all the time, you're worried that you lose money, right? If you want to set up a business, first you must identify a business first. So example, if Miss Biado, if you want to set up a cake shop, okay, let's say Biado, maybe your dream is to have a cake shop, to sell cakes in the Philippines, right? So the first thing you need to do is to join a cake factory. You join the cake factory is not for the money. You join the cake factory is because you want to get real experience in the cake industry. The money is bonus. So if you stick in a cake shop for 2 years, you will learn a lot of things, and you will volunteer for many things. You'll volunteer how to bake a cake, you'll volunteer how to sell a cake, you'll volunteer or whatever you want to do in a cake shop. So 2 years later, you will be ready for your own business. You see, just like everybody here, I'm not sure everybody wants to do a business or not, but let's imagine that everyone here wants to run a business. You must identify what business you want to do first. If you want to sell t-shirts, you want to have an IT company, you want to sell Kentucky Fried Chicken, you want to sell fish, you want to have a toilet cleaning business. If you want a toilet cleaning business is lucrative. So if you want to have a toilet cleaning business, you must become a toilet cleaner first. It's true. I'm telling you. Right? So you work for 5 years, 3 years, you learn a lot of things about toilet cleaning, and you still get paid. Isn't that a good training? Right? After 3 years, set up your toilet cleaning company. So this is the best way that I can think of if you are new, you know, if you really want to venture into business, and if you don't want to waste money, if you don't want to lose money, you know, things like that. And another thing that's important, anybody that wants to do business, you must learn how to sell. If you cannot sell, if you do not know how to do sales, chances of your business being a failure is very, very high because you need to hire people that can do sales. And usually, if you hire people that can do sales, they wouldn't want to work for you. And you are always at their mercy. If they don't want to work, your business will shut. So my suggestion is these two things: get inside the industry, work in the industry that you want to do a business for, and learn how to do sales. Okay, thank you, thank you. Sir, how to improve English speaking? I know, okay, this is something that some people want to learn. Some of you have no friends. You know that, right? Not all of you are lovable. Some of you have no friends. Fuck your friends. It doesn't matter. All right? Speak to yourself. When I learn English at a later age, I speak to myself every day. Every day, really. It works. Believe me, it works. Speak to yourself, because like when I was young, I don't have much friends as well, you know. Nobody speaks English with me. My friends are all dumbasses just like me, you know, all didn't want to finish school or fuck around, don't want to do shit. They were like me, you know. So I don't have professor friends, I don't have degree holder friends. I don't have them. So who am I spoke to? So I speak to myself every single day. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Go to the mirror every day, practice and practice and practice and practice. Big improvements, thank you so much. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. Hi, Mr. Benson. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you. Sorry, I can't concentrate because I'm cooking for my employer's food. I'm busy. It's okay. It's okay. Next time you can cook for me as well. Next, that he's in Singapore, I think. I think he's working as a helper. Okay. Thank you. 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 Can we be one of your candidates on merging of your company? Now, the truth is, okay, another thing. When you look at me, you think that I'm an interesting guy, which I am an interesting guy. But the truth is, it's not easy to work for me. Okay, let me explain to you why. Let me explain. I mean, you can take up a challenge if you want, but let me explain to you something now. Why working for me is difficult. Because I hate losers. Really. If you work for me, means you decide to be a winner. And when you do losing shit, I get pissed. Just like when I first met Akmala, you know how many times I have fucked him up? Unlimited. I told Akmala, if you want to be a loser, don't work for me. Okay, so one thing working for me is quite stressed is because I have expectations on people. Because I was a loser. So when I was a loser, you know, I know the feeling. The feeling suck, you know. The loser feeling sucks. You don't know how to do things. You don't know what to do. You don't this. It sucks. So I hate it so much. You ask Akmala, I fucking hate it so much. And then if you're a man, it's even worse. If you're a lady, you know, because you're a lady, sometimes I will control myself. But if you're a man and you behave like a loser in front of me, I go fucking bonkers. Really. I go nuts. So yes, no doubt, my company is interesting. Yes, no doubt, I hire a lot of people. Yes, no doubt, I am funny. Yeah, I am. But the truth is, I have expectations on people. Okay, you got to always remember this. If nobody has any expectations on you, this is as good as it gets. Don't you understand? If nobody has expectations on you, this is as good as it gets. This is the highest level you're going to be if no one has expectations on you. So that's the good and bad thing for you working for me. Mr. Alexandre, what about Georgia? Yes, Georgia is also in my pipeline. Next question. Greetings from Indonesia. Very interesting. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Please make an office here in the Philippines. We have an office in the Philippines. It's at Manila. Yeah, we have one. It's already there. But we plan to open more in other states of Philippines. Huh? Is there any business in Vietnam? We have as well. Our main office is in Da Nang. I was in Da Nang 3 months ago. Okay, and yeah, we plan to open in Ho Chi Minh and Hanoi soon. How should be a good leader in a company? Okay, leader, if you want to be a good leader, the first thing you need to do is shut the fuck up and do the things first. Okay? Now, you cannot command any soldiers if you are not willing to do. This is what I really, really believe. Leader and a boss is different. A boss tells you to do. He tells you, Miss Bayado, go and clean my house now. That's what a boss do. Miss April, speak to me in English now. I don't care. That's what a boss do. A leader is different. A leader must do himself first. Like example, me. I can kick Akmal's ass when it comes to toilet cleaning. I can kick Akmal's ass when it comes to doing sales. So that's what leaders do. Leaders lead from the front and people follow. Because if I do and you don't do, what the fuck do you think is going to happen, Akmala? Can you imagine we go to the barbecue today? I'm the one that's barbecuing the food and Mr. Akmala is waiting there for the food. What the fuck do you think is going to happen? Yep, that's what's going to happen. He saw his like that, right? Yeah, he knows that. So even Akmala has never barbecued in his life before. He will fucking learn on that day. That's what the leader is about. You make me inspired to start up my business. Yes, thank you very much, Miss Jaina. Now remember this. Even when you're working, try to do something. You know, I know some of you have jobs from Monday to Friday. Okay, please don't have so much boyfriends, and please don't have so much girlfriends. I know some of the girls have a lot of boyfriends and some of the guys have a lot of girlfriends. Stop that. That's a waste of time. Okay, use the time to try to set up something. You know, set up something, but you must be consistent. You don't just say it and then you do for 1 month and you lose interest and then that's it. That's not how business work. You must fail first in order to succeed. Singapore, like everybody, a lot of people wants to work in Singapore. Okay? A lot of people want to Singapore. But do you know that we were poorer than most countries during the 80s? We were poorer than the Philippines. We were poorer than Indonesia. We were poorer than Sri Lanka in the early 1980s. Korea, same thing. Japan faced World War II. Germany faced World War II sanctions. And look how powerful Japan and Germany has become. China, hey, China is a good example, right? So what I'm trying to tell you is that you must do first. Fail and fail and fail and fail. But the failure cannot be repeated. Okay, for example, if Miss Bayado has 25 boyfriends, you know 25 boyfriends is a stupid thing to do, but every fucking year you still do it. That's not failure. That is stupidity. Understand? All right. Clear? Okay, good. Aren't you including Africans for the hybrid jobs? Yes, we are as well. Okay. The program is going to start soon. Is it possible as Kingston have worked in your office in the future? I mean, for our Kingston student, there are 2 ways we can help you in terms of employment. The first one is we can arrange you for an internship to Singapore. And the second one is, yeah, we do hire some of our students, but again, it's not about my job. I'm always hiring people. It's about you. Can you take shit? If you cannot take shit, it's not advisable to work for me. Okay. Now, but one thing I can promise you, one thing, and you can ask Akmala, it's the truth. 80% of my staff this year has record earnings. You know what's record earnings? Record earnings means they have never made this salary in their lives. 80% of them. But it's not free. I fuck Akmala up countless times. Because I always tell him, expectations is never free. So it's not about my company, it's about you. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? It's not about my company, it's about you. All right. Thank you, Amin Badi. Can I work remote? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Can work from Myanmar. Yeah, we have a lot of Myanmar staff that work in remotely as well. Since you're going to open to work there, I learned that internship. Yeah. Now, for Africans, internship in Singapore is impossible. It's not because I don't want African money. Of course, I want African money. It's because politicians, the African government and Singapore government did not sign any contracts. And that's why we cannot provide internship for African students. But for Bali, it's different. Hybrid office is different. Okay, thank you. Sir, I have a question. How do you prevent yourself from believing scammers? It's difficult. You have to live long. I get scammed a lot like me. Okay, again, it's hard to prevent scam. It's just like love. You know, like love, right? A lot of you fall in love. A lot of you fall out of love, right? True? You think about it, it's about the same. Some of you met some guys that you really like. Some of you met girls and then, why my guys betray me? Why my girl betray me? It's the same. It's hard to prevent scams. You understand? You just got to be more careful, and you cannot repeat the same mistake. You can make 100 mistakes a year, no problem. But the 100 mistakes cannot be repetitive. Right? To me, a scammer is like a love relationship. What's the difference? You get hurt in both ways anyway. It's true. Your friend betray you. What's the difference? The scammer cheat $200 of your money, but your friend betray you. Which hurt more? Your friend or the scammer? Your girlfriend betray you. Your boyfriend betray you. The scammer cheat your $100. Which hurt more? You know the answer better than me. So my suggestion is that just be careful. All right, just be careful. Do not pay so much money. You know, use your brain. Sometimes things too good to be true is usually untrue. You know, things like that. Okay, where is the best spot to focus most when making changes to address problems? Okay, now this is a very interesting question. Okay, I don't focus on others. I focus on myself. Because others is hard to focus, right? Government policies, your friends found another friend and he doesn't want to be friend with you anymore. Right? So, you know, shit happens all the time. So it's very, very difficult to focus on others. I will always focus on myself. You know, this is what I do all the time. I always prepare for the worst and work towards the best. So what do I mean by this? So imagine me and Akmala are gay friends. That means I'm in love with Akmala and Akmala is in love with me. Okay? So obviously, I'm not stupid. My parents don't want me to have an Indian boyfriend. My parents are traditional Chinese people, right? So I'm preparing for the worst. The worst thing is my parents might murder Akmala while sleeping, My mom will get a knife and stab him on the head. But the best thing is, yes, maybe I'll try to convince my parents every single day for them to accept my gay friend from India. You see? So what I'm trying to tell you is this is what I always do. Just like when I open the 50 companies or the 50 branches abroad, I'm not crazy. Of course, I plan out certain things, but I'm always prepared for the worst and work towards the best. Like a lot of elderly people will always have difficulties to understand this. That's why they struggle at a certain age. So this is how I look at things for any work. And like that, for example, you know, if I get into Africa, all right, if I start a company in Africa, man, you know, like Mr. Alui, right? Man, maybe he's a serial killer. I wouldn't know. maybe he's a serial killer. I wouldn't know, right? So of course I want to trust Mr. Alui, right? I want to trust him. I think he's a good guy. I want to trust him. So I'm preparing for the best. The Alui is the best African business partner that I will have. But I'm also preparing for the worst. I'll be hiding a knife behind my back just in case Mr. Alu will want to murder me on the spot, you know. So now you understand what I'm trying to tell you guys? So that's how I approach things all the time, because it's hard not to trust people. If you don't trust people, it's very difficult to work. And of course, a lot of you get burned by trust, and that's why you are more careful nowadays, or you don't trust people as much comparatively. Like many Indian workers fail me as well. Many Indian workers scam our company money as well, you know. But this time is different. If I'm prepared now, if Mr. Akmara, I swear to God, if Akmara dare to take $100 from me and don't declare, he fucking knows that I'll hunt him down in India. He knows that. But I'm prepared that he will steal, but I work towards the best. You see? So understand, so that is the best way to protect yourself. That's what I feel. Good evening. Thank you. Practical tips. Thank you. I will go for your mass. I know a lot of Christians need to go for their mass now. I also get the change. Great, happy. How do you control your psychological when doing jobs? It gets so tiring because you keep failing to believe. Well, okay, now, again, don't get upset. You need a slap in the face. Seriously. Let me explain to you why. Because you guys are civilized people, you know, because you were born later than me. Okay. Civilized people like to give excuses all the time. When I was young, because my family is not civilized, when I do something stupid, my mom would just slap me in the face. So I went through the pain when I was young. So I went through the pain. When I grow up, I know what pain is. But because a lot of you are going through pain at the age between 20 to 30 now. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because your parents didn't slap you when you were young. And I look at Miss Day, Melly, Putri, Coles, Miss Coles, 100% your father will not slap you, right? Your father will say, oh, Miss Cole, my little baby, my little princess. That's what they will tell you, right? So if you get scammed between 20 to 30, it's normal. Do you understand? Because you're supposed to suffer this problem age between 10 to 20. I did that. I suffer between 10 to 20. So when I reached 20, I became more matured. I became more experienced. I understand life better than you. But because most of you did not get slapped between age 10 to 20. So you start to get slapped at the age between 20 to 30. So this is a problem that will happen to you consistently. Again, you got to be mentally prepared. Mentally prepared. Like all the girls here are, you know, girls today are very vulnerable and emotional, right? So can you imagine a guy that show up on the door, give you flowers, tell you sweet things, write poetry, sing you a song, do a TikTok love video for you. See, that's stupid. Unbelievably stupid. TikTok video is free. It takes 5 seconds to fucking make it. My generation, if you don't buy a Louis Vuitton bag, you're not going to get anything. You understand? Right? My generation, if you don't buy a Louis Vuitton bag for the woman, you're not going to get shit. Understand? Or? But for you, a 5-second TikTok video, you're so happy. You see, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. You have to mentally be prepared for everything. Prepare for the best, prepare for the worst, and work towards the best. Okay? Hello, can you, someone please, yeah, I think, okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I think I need to stop in 5 minutes time. Okay, if we finish training, we get a certificate diploma credit for applying for another country. No, this is training. Training has nothing to do with job application now. This is for you, your skill sets. Okay, please understand this. Certificates can only help you to apply for jobs. It doesn't give you jobs. Your knowledge and the skill sets that you get from courses which you are going to implement, that will get you jobs. Okay, because if certificates will guarantee you jobs, there will be not, all the degree holders will have jobs in the world. But unfortunately, the highest unemployment people are also degree holders. You understand? So I repeat again, certificates allow you to apply for jobs. For example, if you find a job in America that requires a diploma, yes, you can apply. Send your resume, talk to the manager, you can apply. If you are a dumb ass, even you have a triple PhD, nobody will hire you. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So the key things is whatever the teachers are teaching you, whatever courses you are learning, whatever schools you're going to go to, you have to implement it. You got to practice it. Like whatever shit that I'm telling you today, oh, I think Benson is good. He's very inspirational. And tomorrow, you like that. You're sleeping. You know, tomorrow when you wake up, right, Miss Coles, when you wake up, hey, I told you to wake up early in the morning at 8 a.m. and Miss Coles still sleeping until 2 p.m. That is not going to help. Even if you have a triple PhD from the University of Cambridge, nobody will hire you. Understand? Next question. Is it possible to work virtual? Yeah, again, anyone can work for me. It's whether you can suffer with me. That's the problem. Okay? Let me look at Akmala. Everybody look at Akmala now. Look at him now. Everybody look at his face now. Wave to everybody, Akmala, so they know who the fuck you are. Look at him. Why is he special? What? He have 3 eyes? He have a triple PhD? What? He speaks English fluently? Do you know? Let me explain to you something now. I want everybody to know. Do you know I have never spoken to Akmala ever in my life? Never. We communicate through WhatsApp. You know why? Because I don't fucking understand his English. He has this one heavy Indian accent that I cannot fucking understand. It makes my head hurts. That's why I don't even want to talk to him face to face. Right? So this is a true story. So what I'm trying to tell you is not about my jobs. It's about you. Do you have the right character to work for me? Because if you don't, within 3 days, I will get rid of you. The right character is the key. If you want to apply to work either for me through internship, jobs, or whatever. Sir, confidence is part of your life. Why do they pretend they are lacking confidence? They complain. Okay, now listen again. You are being too technical. Too technical means you are always looking for the right answers, which I told you, there are no right answers. Okay? The answers about your life is that you just got to do it, test it, make mistakes, don't repeat it again. That's what I did. I'm not God. I cannot give you all the answers and then poof, tomorrow you earn $1 million. You can't, that's impossible. I only can give you advice, and you have to be patient, because life, to get good, you need a couple of years, not a couple of days, not a couple of days. You need a couple of years to get good. That means you got to hustle and hustle and hustle and hustle. And then you will continue to make mistakes. Okay. Thank you. I implement most of your tactics in my holiday home vacation, and it helped increase. Oh, great. I'm very happy for you, Mr. Francis. Yeah, he's one of our older Kingston students. I'm very happy for you that you learned something from us and you implement it. All right, I think I'm tired. I think I'll stop. It's 3 hours now. Too many people. Okay, guys, again, let me explain to you guys one more time again. End of the day, it's not about the job. Believe me, all jobs are stupid. You have to believe Uncle Benson now, because I'm older than you. Uncle Benson is telling you now, all jobs are stupid. Really, really believe me, all jobs are stupid. What makes your jobs good or interesting is you. It's your character. And that's why there's one Chinese proverb called "行行出状元." What does this mean? It means that every industry, every type of work will have successful people. There are a lot of people that work in the toilet industry earning millions of dollars. There are a lot of people that work in the sock industry, SOCK industry, and earn millions of dollars. There are a lot of people in cafe business that close and successful and earn millions of dollars. So it's not the job, it's your character. Your character is the key towards your happiness. Right? Stop looking for outside for happiness. Look internally. The problem is you. All right. Okay, so we have come to the end of the training. I need to stop now. All right. So, yeah, it's Christmas Eve. Again, I wish everybody a great Christmas. I hope you guys will be happy. If you cannot find happiness, go and like some of you have no boyfriends and girlfriends, right? Anybody have no love? Put up a hand. Come on, be honest. It's okay if you have no love, So if you have no love, it's okay. Visit an orphanage tonight, Go and cook for some orphans. Do some charity tonight. You'll be happy. Believe me, right? Seriously, for those people who have no friends, some of you have no friends, no love, no nothing. Don't worry, man. Go to a charity organization tonight. Help the people there, and you will be happy. You see? So again, happiness comes from your actions. So you got to tighten all this shit up, and I believe everybody will do that. All right. Okay. So again, thanks for coming. I hope to see you guys very soon. Okay. I wish you guys the happiest of all Christmas. And remember, if you like us, please go to our Instagram and Facebook account and put a tick. Akmala, please put our Instagram and Facebook account. For those people that want to communicate with me, you can click with me at my Instagram link as well, which Akmala will put on the chat box. If you don't like me today, please stay away from me. Don't put, negative comments on my Facebook because it's childish. Oh, that Chinese guy is racist. I fucking hate him. Oh, stop it, all right? That's my Indian stuff. If I'm racist, there's one idiot recently said I'm racist. If I'm racist, Akmala will not exist in my company. Ah, God, does he look like a slave labor to you now? Did I kidnap him and put in chains so that he forcefully worked for me? All right, so clear. So take care of yourself, and I hope to see you. So Akmala, you can put our company's Instagram link, Facebook link, my personal Instagram link, blah, 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 all that. So for those people that want to communicate with me, please understand that sometimes I'm really, really busy. It will take me 1 day or 2 days to reply you. So please be patient. It's not because I hate you or I don't want to talk to you. All right, you just got to be patient. All right, take care of yourself. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.